Good afternoon, folks, and thanks for joining us. My name is Tim Wheaton with Calf Kick Sports, and today I am so excited for this guest, professional fighter in ONE Championship, Amber Kitchen. Amber, how are you doing today?
No, I'm really good, thank you.
Great to hear. So we were just talking off air. You're training in Thailand, you're training in Cornwall, you're going to go to Leeds and then fly to Singapore. What is going on? How's your jet lag? Like, what is the schedule?
Yes, so I originally went to Thailand for 2.5 weeks to start my camp off. I always go to Super Pro in Samui, so that gave me a really strong base and mindset for my camp. Headed back home. I'm here for 2 weeks. I'm actually as well going to London this weekend because I own Touch Gloves Gym where I am now. I've got 2 fighters on, so I'm going up with them for the weekend. Heading up to Leeds to Bad Company, and then flying out to Singapore for my ONE Championship fight. So yeah, it's a lot. I love traveling though.
What's your pre-flight ritual then? How do you because that's a lot of jet lag for like normal people. How do you handle that?
Everyone kind of laughs at me because I could just sleep on demand. So the whole plane journey I slept and I was back into a routine. On the way back, just before the plane even took off, I was sleeping. So I don't get that lag very much.
Amazing. Oh, I'm envious just being able to sleep on demand. But you do have a big fight coming up. You're fighting Deandra Martin on August 26th, and this is going to be on ONE on Prime Video 1. How's training coming along for this fight? How do you feel? What's the game plan going in? All that good stuff.
Yeah. So I've never felt as strong as this camp. Obviously, I've had an amazing start going to Thailand. My whole mindset has changed. My whole lifestyle's changed. Obviously, I haven't fought on ONE for 3 years. I've had 2 pullouts with ONE within the week because I was due to fight Wonder Girl and due to fight Jackie Bunton. But unfortunately, because of COVID, they got stopped. So it's kind of just given me more drive and more determination for this fight. I can't wait to get back in there and just do what I love doing.
Oh yeah, 3 years away. It's been a long time, and like you said, you've had major fights scheduled in that time. How do you envision the Deandra Martin fight going for you?
Yeah, no fight is a easy fight. It's going to be really tough. It's my first fight with the 4-ounce gloves as well, and even in a cage. I've never fought in a cage, so I'm really excited for that. I think it's going to be a really fast-paced fight. I think we're both looking to throw some big shots, and it's only 3 rounds, so it's going to be action-packed.
Oh, it's going to be a really fun fight. I'm really looking forward to it. And you were scheduled to face Jackie Bunton, a fighter that you had defeated previously. I think you two fought in 2017, I believe.
Yeah.
Is that a fight that you want to have again, or are you more interested in the Wonder Girl fight? Where do you want to go after the Deandra Martin fight?
Yeah, so obviously I've beaten Jackie before, and she beat Wonder Girl, so I'd love to have a shot at Jackie. I feel like that would be a good fight. We've both changed so much since we last fought. It's been ages, so yeah, I would love to fight her again. That would also be a fun fight.
Oh yeah, absolutely. How soon do you see yourself fighting for a championship against Sundell, maybe down the line?
Yeah, that would be an amazing fight. She's a really strong opponent. As soon as possible, I just want to throw myself back into it, be active. Hopefully after this fight, I get a shot with Jackie, and I think that's kind of leveled me up to the world title shot then. So yeah, we'll see. Busy year ahead.
Oh, it's going to be a great year. You fought under kickboxing rules in Infusion and other fights. You fought under Muay Thai rules. Now you're going to be in a cage with smaller gloves under Muay Thai rules. Is there a perfect rule set for yourself, Amber? Is there a perfect way that you're just like, I like this style of fighting, I like it this way? Or are you just like, whatever, I'll fight anyone anytime?
Yeah, I love Muay Thai over kickboxing, but I feel like my Muay Thai is a lot faster paced than normal. But I love the clinch and elbows. I feel like the 4-ounce gloves are going to really benefit me because I've got really fast hands. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm hoping, that will be my preferred choice.
Oh, this is fantastic. Let me know, what is a bigger accomplishment, a world title in ONE Championship or winning the Void? What would be a bigger life accomplishment out of those two?
The World Championship title, definitely, for ONE.
Of course, bring people up to date. What was the Void? Because you kept busy over COVID, and it was on ITV's The Void, right?
Yeah, it was a new game show. I got a message on Instagram. They said, "Would you love to be a part of it?" I said yes. So I went up to Liverpool, and it's like a Total Wipeout, new kind of TV show. It was really fun to do, especially during COVID. I hadn't been doing much, so yeah, a new experience.
Oh yeah, and it looked like a ton of fun as well. Let me also ask you some predictions for other people on the card. In the main event, there's Adriano Moraes fighting Demetrious Johnson. What are your thoughts on this title rematch?
Yeah, I mean, it was an amazing fight last time. I think, oh, I don't know, both fighters are really good. It's definitely one to watch. I feel maybe Dimitri, but we'll see. Yeah.
We'll see. What about Rodtang in the Grand Prix? He's fighting Savvas Michael. Do you have a prediction on this one as well?
Again, they're both great fighters, but I think maybe Rodtang's got the edge. He's so strong. You know, he takes any shots coming towards him. He just goes back harder. So, yeah, we'll see. I mean, what an amazing card. I think every fight on this card is, you know, very even matched.
Oh, it's going to be a ton of fun. And what about your training partner, Liam Harrison, fighting for a title against Nong-O? Do you have a prediction for this fight as well?
Oh, I got back Liam all the way.
Of course, of course. No doubt about it, right? Tell us a little bit more about how you see this fight going. How's training coming along for the gentleman?
Yeah, so I'm going up to Bad Company next week. So I think I just missed Liam as he goes to Thailand. But I mean, you know, if anyone watched his last fight, I'm sure we can expect an even more exciting fight than that. And that's saying something. So.
Oh, that's saying a lot.
That's my inspiration, that fight right there.
Absolutely unreal. Oh, it's awesome you get to work with so many cool people. You have people like Jonathan Haggerty, Amon Barlow, Liam Harrison, yourself. There's so much good striking talent in ONE Championship from the UK. Where did it come from that, like, the UK, I know, I live here now. I know that the UK doesn't overly celebrate Muay Thai and kickboxing. It's not like a front sport, but the UK competes at a very high level internationally in this sport. Where does this actually come from? Like, was it some inspiration here or there? Like, where does the UK striking background come from?
Yeah, I mean, there's been some good fighters out for age. Like, I mean, my mum especially, she's my inspiration. That's why I've kind of got into it. We've had great people from Touch Gloves, but especially up country. I mean, Liam's been in the game for ages, and Bad Company, Richard Smith, and I feel like they're the top tier fighters. And I think just in general, it's been more of an interest in the UK recently, and platforms like ONE Championship has done that. So yeah, there's loads of new fighters coming out. Everyone's pushing and seeing it's possible to, you know, like I'm just a young girl from Cornwall who's always tried to get on huge shows, and ONE Championships has come to me. So it just shows to anyone, you know, if you're in Muay Thai, just keep pushing, and the platform's getting bigger for everyone. So yeah, I mean, I think that's why it's kind of growing. There's more opportunities.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Do you think do you think we can talk ONE Championship into coming and doing a show in the UK? There's so many good fighters from the UK in ONE.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're in talks to do for Road to ONE. I've seen quite a lot of that being advertised. So hopefully, yeah, we'll see.
Oh, that would be absolutely awesome. And speaking of your mom, you did mention her as well. I want to ask, on the website, it says that you've been training in martial arts since you were 3 years old under your parents. 3 years old. Is that true?
Yeah, there's photos of me and my sister. Obviously, we're just playing around, but yeah, we was just thrown into it. My dad's my coach, still coming here like every day, padding me up, so it's all good. My mum, I see her, like I caught her in Thailand this time, which was nice. I got to train with her. So yeah, my sister, I actually had a twin sister as well. She's more into the like girly clothes side now, but growing up, we always like was winning tournaments, and yeah, it was just life. I didn't really know any other growing up situation apart from fight Thai boxing in the gym. So.
Oh my god, I know some parents are like fighter parents are shy about letting their kids watching them fight, but you grew up, you watched Julie fight from a young age, correct?
Yeah, it's just so normal to us. She'd come home with black eyes, cuts. I'm like, oh, right, mum. Yeah.
I love that. I think that's so cool. Did you train with them during teenage years? And I only ask because I know myself as a teenager, I couldn't stand having my parents train me when I was a teenager in any sport. Were there days where you're just like, shut up, mom, I'm not training today? Or was it just like smooth sailing? You absolutely love the sport always, or what was it like training with them during teenage years?
Yeah, that's kind of when my sister stopped. I had about a year out and focused on school and college, but getting back into it, yeah, there's a lot of bumps in the road with family and competing. But it's just because they want you to win and not get hurt, so they push you more, which is a good thing. So it's just I need to sometimes just get on with it, just do it.
It's growing pains. Like as teenagers, we all go through that, and I think that's fair. And you push through. But was there a time when you thought, this isn't for me, I'm going to do something else? What was that something else that you maybe thought of doing? Was there a second career path that you thought about?
Yeah, during school, I was still visiting Thailand quite a lot to train. Not so much fighting, but over there I learned how to do the bamboo tattoo, and I wanted to be a tattooist, which the people are surprised about. I actually went to college and done art and design, but yeah, it was just if you want to do something fully dedicated, I just picked my fighting and kind of just went with that, and I can always pick it back up. I still like drawing and chills me out, so
that is actually super cool. Most people are like, I don't know, I would just become like some other sport. That is a super cool thing. That is absolutely awesome. If you become a world champion, can you design an Amber Kitchen tattoo for all of your fans to get?
that's quite a good idea. Yeah.
Awesome stuff. And I want to ask you, looking ahead in the future, 5 years, I know it's tough because we just had so much time off and you're just getting back into the swing of things, but looking ahead in the future, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, where do you see yourself?
I definitely see myself still in the sport. I hopefully will have that world title belt around my waist for one world title. Also, the Olympics are now doing Thai boxing, so I would love to be involved in that. That's like a huge goal of mine from little, and it's obviously so overwhelming now, but it's actually in the Olympics. I thought at one point it wouldn't ever be a sport to be considered. And yeah, I mean, this is my home gym. I've taken it over now, so I don't know if you can really see. It's an old garage. It's like really small, kind of. It's a really lovely atmosphere. But in 10 years' time, I'd love to own a bigger gym and keep teaching. I love teaching like for adults to children. I do lots of specific other groups. So yeah, just keep it going.
Absolutely. So in life and combat sports with a championship belt wrapped around your waist is what I'm hearing. That's right.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, we're excited to see it. That is absolutely awesome. Your next fight is going to be on August 26th. This is going to be on ONE Prime Video 1. But tell the people where they can find more of you. Shout out who you need to shout out. All that good stuff. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Perfect. So I mainly use my Instagram account, just Amber Kitchen. Also, there's some other clips on Touch Gloves Gym Instagram. I want to thank all my sponsors. I will be posting shortly about them on my Instagram tonight. I've had quite a few people supporting me for this fight. So thank you very much. I'll name you all later on with your logos. Yeah, thank you so much also to my trainers in the gym, my dad, also Eden Regan. He's coming with me to corner me. And yeah, so hopefully as well, just all the support and people watching me. Yeah, it means a lot.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to be tuning in. Best of luck in the upcoming fight, and I really appreciate your time, Amber.
Cool. Thank you very much.